What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to HOI4 with the country roulette playthrough. We're still currently New Zealand. I think that's about to change in 11 days. I'll probably have to do it manually again. But this is the first episode where we start with our new look Europe. It is exciting. There's not so much war going on anymore. There's two. There's the Chinese war that's still going on. Mao still has plenty of divisions apparently, so he's just going to hold on for a bit longer. It's a bit of a very bloody conflict out there in China, but Mao is slowly losing. It's just going to take time to finish them off. There's still a it says Portuguese-British, it's the Japan War. Japan and the Hispaniolan Empire against the Allies, who are quite big right now, and they've got new members joining, of course, with Europe divided. I'm hoping the next country we get to play as is one of the new unaligned sort of countries in Europe. It's a bit of a mess. The Axis... What is going on? Wait, hang on. So I reloaded the game, and Germany is gone? Is that? Okay, whatever. Obviously there was something wrong, because obviously German Reich was still here last episode, and I don't know what was going on. They're gone now. I don't know how that's happened. Did I forget something? Either way, Hungary is still part of the Axis. I'm very confused. Romania is in the Allies now, which is a bit weird. Obviously it's all part of how the peace deal went down. Yeah, democratic government got put in. So you've got Poland, this small country here, Czechoslovakia, and a few of the northern Balkan nations in the common turn. But countries such as Bulgaria, Macedonia, Montenegro, Swiss, obviously West Germany, East Germany, are all factionless. The new Belgium nations. Austria would probably join Hungary in the Axis. That wouldn't surprise me. They're fascists, so it's quite like I don't know how Hungary got off so lightly. I guess no one wanted them. No one wanted to put in a new government. It's going to be interesting. Obviously got the US sliver here. We'll ignore that. That is incredibly annoying. Okay, 2 days. Got Republican Italy now. So yeah, we'll see how things go. Obviously with the road to 56 being on, there is going to be some options to keep it interesting in the national focuses. Polish guarantee. Obviously this was probably there to protect Germany, but now it's to protect the Polish people. Protect them from this. Well, I guess not really the Soviets. I mean, they're in the same faction. Oh, it actually worked this time. Oh my goodness. We became the Hispaniolan Empire. I don't think we have to do anything with these guys. The ports are defended. No, actually all of them aren't being defended. No, you should probably train one more division to cover that final. Actually, technically, this is just a really large province. I think it is being defended. Also, I don't know, they have 2 divisions that aren't here. Got no idea where they are. Out there, taking over stuff probably. I don't know. This is for the nations we could have become. This is quite good though. As long as the US doesn't invade while we're here, this might not be so bad. Let's get radio for them. I feel like everyone I go to and discover radio for just gets a distinct advantage from that point forward. Because none of the AI are willing to do it. Stockpiling convoys. Nope, they're not building any. No resources. I feel like this is a terrible place to be right now. I imagine they just have no food. It's just generally awful. I think they're garrisoning everywhere, which is good enough. So the US did end up taking some chunks out of Mexico. Quite a big chunk out of Mexico. The border's along here somewhere. Isn't it from... Does it go down this deep? I don't know. Maybe. I swear it's something like that, isn't it? So, yeah, they definitely did take some stuff. And yeah, that obviously means they got a little bit stronger. I thought they were going to keep all of it, but no. Democratic Mexico was released, even though I'm pretty sure it was a Democratic Mexico that was in the war at the start, or maybe I'm wrong, but either way, doesn't matter. Let's see, but these wars are still both, yeah, pretty much in the middle. I mean, America will eventually get to Japan at some point. But yeah, it's going to be more about what happens with the smaller nations, and also the game is flying by now, which is nice. It's sped up a lot. Now there's the end of World War II. Who's this? That is the Siamese Empire, who are, see, still owned by British Raj, I guess. Okay, China yet to join a faction. They're now up to 80% democratic. They could definitely be a big... They have war goals on Tibet as well, so they haven't used that one just yet. Oh no, oh wait, what? I know when this happened. Tibet became communist, but joined... By the looks of it, not necessarily a faction, but they joined Communist China for some... I don't know how that worked, but there you go. Maybe the Republic declared... I don't know what happened there. They're not in a faction together, but they're at war together. That'll distract them. And there you go. Communist China now start popping up in other places as they get given land. Lovely. Republic of Turkey. Oh, that's something I didn't really think about, actually. Look at Turkey. They're still going to be very strong in Europe here. That's going to be interesting. Didn't really think about them. See, they're still a major member of the Allies. Don't expect them to leave. But yeah, they're very strong. Maybe Iran. No, they're democratic too. There's just everyone improving relations. There is a lot of new nations that have popped out. Which does make it interesting. But at the moment it's all quiet in Europe. I think it would tell me if anyone joins a faction. I might, like, even if it's not one that the like before I was in the Allies, I got some more of the notifications. I think I'll still get them. No matter what. I might be wrong, but hopefully. So, we're not in the, no, they're not in the Axis. Okay, I was just checking. These guys, do we have, they have 580 political power. They are 100% fascist. Well, I may as well try help them out a little bit. Armaments organizer. Just give them some stuff for when I'm gone. I mean, these aren't really going to help. You have angered everybody, almost. Tank designer. I don't even know what to go for at this point. Let's give them a tank designer, a ship designer, and can't quite get a plane designer just yet. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Denmark, somehow, by the way, I didn't really comment on them. They just managed to avoid the whole thing, as did Sweden. They just sat here and did nothing. Norway were in the Allies the whole time. And Finland have obviously been pretty safe. They weren't... The Soviets took them out, and I think they have become a democracy. They were just Finland before. But that wasn't like forced on them. They just sort of slowly became one. So that's interesting. But let's see. What do the Hispaniolan Empire need? It is 1943, so they may as well go for this stuff, I guess. Flexible line, streamlined line. I feel like they need to be streamlined. They probably don't have that. They have 31 factories. It's okay. It's not bad. It's a nice amount for them here. But we'll see. It's them and Japan versus half of the world right now. Oh, and all of a sudden, Mao's losing a little bit more. Ever so slowly. I guess it's because it's in the mountains. That's why this is so difficult for them, maybe. But obviously Tibet's going to probably make things... I don't think it's making it difficult. I just don't think they have stuff over here. It's probably going to take time to walk over. Tibet have 17 to 25 divisions, but overall that's not going to change. I mean, it's 2.6, a minimum of 2.8 million. And a max of 3.75 up against under a million. So, although losses have remained the same, obviously if losses are the same, I think we can all do the maths and realise that the communists run out well before the Republic of China does here, who probably still have a ton of manpower in reserve as well. If they were to join a faction, that would be very interesting. See how that pans out. Oh, that just zoomed me in a lot further than I was expecting. Okay, 108 days left as the Hispaniolan Empire. Maybe we will actually change this episode. I don't think so, but it is going a bit quicker now. I think. I'm pretty sure it is, you know. Well, it's been 80 days. It's been about 100 days so far, so probably just going to miss out changing again, but it's okay. Oh well. So let's just have a look at who some of these non-faction members are. So Montenegro are 30% fascist, even though their fascist party is called the Green Party. Good name. Are they gonna spread positive stuff for the environment through military action? That could work. 30% communist, 40% authoritarian. Okay, so they could go either way. Macedonia here is a bit more split. They're 35% fascist, 30% authoritarian, 5% democratic, 30% communist. Fascism prevailing in Macedonia. In Bulgaria, it's definitely fascism, 59%, 37% authoritarian, 3% democratic. Solid. Good job, guys. West Germany are free to do their own thing. I thought they'd be like forced into the Allies or puppeted, but no, they're just a free democratic nation. I think East Germany are the same. Not even in a faction, but yeah, they're very democratic at 80%. East Germany is 60% communist. Whose flag is that? Oh, that's the... Bulgaria has screwed themselves. They joined the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. They just turned fascist properly after I looked at them. There you go. They joined the Axis. That was pretty dumb. Not the Axis. Well, I guess the equivalent of the Axis now. We are being invaded by 6 Spanish divisions. Time to peace out. No. Yeah, I don't think I should stay around for this again. Like I said with Germany, just leave. Who on earth is this? There we go. That's what we did want, though. We wanted somewhat. These guys are not independent, but here we are, the Socialist Republic of Croatia. We're a puppet of Stalin. Oh well, but we're in a pretty big Comintern here, so that's cool. Yeah, I didn't want to be around for that. I felt that would be unfair again, and also I don't know what happens if I die while playing as a nation, so best avoid that one. Let's not find out, shall we? But yeah, okay, look at that. Spain is just, it's easy. Like, maybe if I'd have gone there earlier with those extra divisions, they would have lasted longer. But Spain should recover this land, even though it was never theirs. Or at least not in the last 100 years or so. Oh, there you go. They capitulated. Here's Haiti. Here's, okay, they keep changing. But they're part of the Allies now. How does that even work? How? You can't just create a new country that way. So Bulgaria joined, but didn't join the war. So it is just Japan at the moment versus the world. The ally world, which is most of the world, apart from the Comintern. But that's a bit weird. I don't know what happened there with Hispaniola. Oh, the communists are trying their best. They've pushed up a little bit, I think. It looks like it. Maybe they haven't. They've also been pushed back in Tibet, I'm afraid. But yeah, that's obviously going to be a slow grind. I guess the US seems to have picked up a lot of the islands. There's some of these ones here still, but the UK and the US are out here picking them up. The close ones, in particular, see the UK's here as well, on Okinawa, which means unless they develop those nukes, it's probably going to be a heavy loss of life in a naval invasion of Japan. There you go. Look how this game is playing out. Germany's capitulated. Japan probably to be next. It is just like the real. Oh my goodness, I never noticed this. Look at this from the UK. These blobs are a little bit annoying, but this is huge. All of East Africa is theirs. They actually have more than they started with, which is impressive. Obviously, they took all of Italy's land. So this is an independent nation now. They're not a puppet. They're just a member of the Allies. That's pretty cool. They're like the first sort of independent African nation, apart from South Africa and Liberia. That's pretty cool. I guess Ethiopia were as well at one point, but that didn't go too well for them. But yeah, the Republique Democratique. I don't know why they need so many of these random letters. I guess the French were the ones to release them. That's why they got such a difficult to say name. Okay, Croatia. What do you need? Food would probably be a good thing for a communist empire. I don't know. I get the idea. See, radio. I guess maybe I'm ruining it. Maybe Stalin didn't want the people to have radio. Maybe that's why a lot of these nations are avoiding it. But there we go. Croatia, the only nation. We could just like declare war on Hungary to see how things go. Or on Montenegro. We could get a war goal there. Just push in. So yeah, Bulgaria were pretty smart. Oh, no, never mind. They are preparing to go after Serbia, who have the exact same flag as me. Oh no, they don't. The lines are in a different place. I was going to say that was going to get confusing. The future of the... What? Okay. Cool. I don't know what that is. So, wait, is this Serbia? And this Serbia? But this is not Serbia. That... I mean, I could see this not leading to anything good in the future. This could... Yeah, there's going to be like some wars here. Who thought that this would be a good idea? Just putting Yugoslavia here with Belgrade, which I'm pretty sure in real life is the capital of Serbia. Who thought, like, why? I only just noticed that Serbia was split in half, but yeah, I don't know who did that. I feel like, although I did this with Albania, I feel like this guy is in charge of a lot of countries, not gonna lie. Let's see, how many can we find him in just the Balkans? Not Yugoslavia. Oh, that guy's in charge of Bosnia and Croatia. Wait, no, I'm lost. Bosnia. And he's in charge of Serbia. There you go. There's one leader. Pretty sure that other guy was in charge of 2. Oh, Yugoslavia have this as well, just to make things a little more confusing. I haven't really looked at Slovenia. Oh my goodness. When the portrait's this weird, you gotta know this was a real person. That's incredible. There we go. There we go. Nothing going on. World tension is at 100%. I assume it can't come down again. No. I mean, nothing's happened since Italy dragged the UK, or everyone into war. I don't know if that was that one exactly, but I think it was Italy's fault. But that's going to be it for this episode. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Hopefully, some things will start going down soon in Europe with some of these new countries, or just elsewhere in the map. If it does go on for like 4 or 5 episodes and nothing happens, maybe we'll reconsider this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. And subscribe, as I've already said, if you're new. And I'll see you in the next one.